Welcome back to our 4x4 travel channel. We have finally arrived at Blouberg Nature Reserve for a 2-night stopover before travelling to the Kruger National Park. Blouberg Nature Reserve is a little known reserve on the eastern tip of Blouberg Mountains in the Limpopo province.
Right, we're now turning into the Blouberg Nature Reserve. Hit quite a few potholes, but we survived. Very, very hot. I think it's about 37, 38 degrees. Oops. And yeah, we're booking in. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you, ma'am?
Ah, excellent, thank you.
Welcome to Blouberg.
Thank you very much. We booked in and we're now driving towards our campsite. Very, very pleasant lady who booked us in. Can't remember the name again. Schlanschler. And very hot. But we shall see if we can find a nice shady tree to camp under. Right, this says Molope Camp to your left and Vulture Restaurant to your right. Right, this is camp number 5, right near the ablutions. Beautiful tree to be under. And there's sun for our solar panels. We're just going to go and check out campsite 2. Washing up facilities. Ablutions. Up the solar panels now. Will it reach? Had an emergency stop because I spotted this gorgeous red peeping out amongst these dry tree stumps.
We just arrived at the Vulture restaurant. Quite funny actually when I mentioned to Delia that there's a restaurant. Just thought, oh, okay, we can go and get some stuff. But anyway, this is where they feed the vultures, so we're going to go and have a look and see what it looks like. So quite a long covered tunnel all the way through. Not sure how far we're going to walk. The flagship for this reserve is the Cape Vulture. the breeding colony hosts more than 1,000 breeding pairs that form the biggest stronghold for this threatened species in southern Africa.
Just walk down to the entrance where they feed the vultures carrion. The smell was so overpowering I couldn't stay there, but there weren't any vultures, just tons and tons of opportunist baboons, of course. You can actually hear them in the background.
Right, heading back from the Vulture restaurant, and this is sort of very typical of Blouberg Nature Reserve, the type of bush around here, but there's also very nice big trees in certain areas, and that's the mountain range that goes through the middle of the reserve, and there are viewpoints up over there. There's a neck that you can drive around to the other side as well.
And guess who's waiting for us up ahead? One of my most favourite. Giraffe. Oh, I love them. Oh, don't run away. Beautiful. Wow. Stunning. Now I'm also looking at you. How gorgeous.
Right, we're at Buffels Scaling Waterhole, and this is the walkway we're going to go through. Quite a nice long walk down to the viewing point where we can see the waterhole. Looks like this is going down, so it's obviously going to be a lookout point at ground level. So we're at right, so we're at the waterhole, and it's actually quite a nice little viewing thing. Unfortunately, to get in and drop the vents makes quite a noise, so any animals that would have been here have certainly disappeared.
We're at the waterhole and we've just seen a giraffe, and there are a whole flock of birds up in the tree there. Oh, there they go. Oh, look at those beautiful butterflies.
Yeah, I'll try to video this and zoom in.
Lovely blue turquoise butterflies. Which I doubt it's going to come out. Very pretty little road we're going down. Lovely bird sounds all around. Oops. Stunning tree. We're going to have a nice little walk down this tree trail, and it sounds very exciting because I can hear all different types of birds calling and singing away. Oh, my most favorite. Birds and trees. Oh, I cannot believe what I'm looking at. It just goes up and up and forever. It is stunning. Beautiful. The ficus. Thought so. Oh, how beautiful. How absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. There's a whole group of them. Look at those trunks. And the root formation. Wow. Oh, I'm blown away.
For anyone interested in indigenous trees, Blouberg Nature Reserve is an absolute paradise. It boasts spectacular examples of numerous tree species such as the baobabs, neola trees, tambuti and sycamore figs. And due to the absence of elephants, these trees are in superb condition and grow to enormous sizes. This is campsite 3. It's probably the most private one. In fact, it is the most private campsite at Molope. The only downside of this is that it is a bit of a walk to the ablutions. But if that's not a problem, I think this is a real lovely campsite. Plenty of space, plenty of shade. We're now leaving Molope. It's just after 6. Been up since 4 o'clock. So hopefully we'll get there in time to get a good campsite. Really excited about it. Cold this morning. I've actually got my down jacket on. 16 degrees.
Yeah, 16 degrees. That's cold for us out here. It looks very cloudy, so I reckon we might get some rain. I'm very glad that I left my raincoat behind. I thought it would take less packing, but anyway, I have an umbrella. And we've got a tent, so we'll be fine.
So after 2 nights in this glorious nature reserve, we travel to the Kruger National Park. We start our 21-day adventure in the north, camping at Punda Maria. Come along and enjoy the trip.